Pick, expected to be a big-time player in that defensive backfield, along with the return of Gardner Johnson as Jacobs is spun down by Baun right at the line of scrimmage. To make sure that we own that back half defensively. Love, empty set, feels the pressure, he goes down. Zack Baun showing off the speed and athleticism.
And he's going to come as an edge rusher here, and they don't pick him up. A little miscommunication by the left guard.
Jacobs, 6 carries, 4 yards in that first half. Flea flicker, first play of the second half for Green Bay's offense. Love had time, it ran out, and he just floats it out of bounds. 3rd and 1 out of the gun. Love pumps, fades, fires.
Here's the end of the play again. Jordan Love just kind of getting rid of this ball, and it was the forearm.
And they're showcasing why from the second quarter on so far. The late handoff for Jacobs. Dancing and gains 1.
Jaden Reed has been the go-to guy down here.
Love looked at him initially, just got rid of it with the pressure in his face. And pressure comes. Love fades. And that is an illegal shift. Flag is down. They don't call the play dead for this first down. Ride the hot hand. Jacobs looking to get away. He can't. Zack Baun in pursuit.
Now he's moved inside, but you just see his skill set, his athleticism. We saw him run under the interception on the last possession.
Basketball title, school record in high jump and the 200-meter dash. Swing it. Wilson and Baun. Wick still without a catch in motion. Play action. Bootleg for Love. Sets the feet. Fires. Complete. Wilson hangs on after the big hit from Baun. Here's the ball game. Final 3 seconds from Brazil. Willis slips. Willis steps up. Goes down. Game ender. Who else but Zack Baun?
With someone like Drake London playing unselfish and blocking the edge, that's pretty good.
Bijan on the right side. Attempts have come from inside the pocket. Here's a handoff to McLeod.
The hard count. Well, we're going.
4th and 4. First down. Pass is caught by McLeod, and he gets dumped by Zack Baun.
And when they do, they throw it over your head.
Bubbled it outside Jamal Williams. Zack Baun's waiting for him, and the Eagles coming out hitting. Baun and Dean both there. Baun was here in New Orleans and hardly played over his few seasons. Back into the gun. Kamara in trouble. Yeah, dropped for a loss. Milton Williams got penetration.
But great play. Both those guys attacking the ball with their hands.
Draw play on 3rd and a mile. Alvin Kamara gets about half of it back. Covered by Willie Gay. Near midfield, the Saints take over with Alvin Kamara looking for the edge. Zack Baun escorts him out of bounds.
Johnson here to the right.
Prentice leads the way for Kamara, who fights forward and makes it close. Zack Baun got him in the backfield.
6-man front they're running into. Zack Baun does a great job at the point of attack, but now take a look. Kamara kind of falls facing backwards. He's short.
He is. The Eagles defense comes up with a 4th down stop. 3rd and 11. Ruiz is back in, by the way. Carr for Mason Tipton, who got buried by Baun. Quick snap. Williams, low throw, not going to get it.
A good play from Baker Mayfield. The D usually good. 3rd and 2. Mayfield quick again. It's tipped. White adjusts, and he's got first down. Stays in. Rashad White inside the 10.
Some fans have said that what Bucky Irving did last week. It's plays like this. Deflected pass. Baun gets his hand on it, and Rashad.
7 different Bucks have caught footballs today from Baker Mayfield. Going to run it to White. 1 timeout.
Got to get some type of chunk.
Mayfield slips one, incomplete. Otten had it in and out of the hands.
In there much. Mess with their communication. Make it hard on every play.
Got to run with White there.
From the 33-yard line. Watson hands it off. This is Ford up the middle. Gain of 3.
And then hopefully connect on those deeper plays.
But without their starting center, Ethan Postseason. Catch is made by the tight end, Njoku. Second down and 4 from the Eagles. 32, it's Foreman.
What they did in having success.
Fourth Eagles sack today. And now it's Foreman. Second down and 6. As we begin the fourth quarter, it's Foreman.
Washington and what they've been able to do. But plenty of time. First division game for the Eagles, and Jones has to unload in a hurry to Tyrone Tracy, who is eventually dragged down.
That's the move is when Neighbors gets open, it's too late.
From the pocket, short. Tracy tackled right away. Excellent tackle by Zack Baun, who leads the team in tackles. See East. Singletary. Cut to the 27-yard line.
Burrow telling us they talk through everything. They've seen so much football together. Chase Brown, nothing there. Gain of 1. Zack Baun, the linebacker who came over from New Orleans.
Right there.
3rd and 7. Burrow gets rid of it quickly. Ball popped in the air. Incomplete.
32. Gesicki just tries to post up in there, and look at Blankenship come there and textbook. Take him right there. Jamar Chase does. They've got to get everyone involved and get Chase for some more payoffs.
And this is Chase Brown cutting it to the outside. Tackled after the gain of 4. Bengals playing without T. Higgins. Round pick in 2019 with Buffalo and then Arizona. Burrow gets rid of it quickly. Nobody home.
Take a look. Yeah, just as you noted, Baun came through the open gap.
Burrow stepping up. Burrow will run. Tripped up at the last moment. Where do they spot it?
He hurt a knee against Cleveland. Rodgers had to play that point.
Hand off to Chase Brown. Needed 2 yards for the first down. Didn't get it. Rodgers, Cincinnati started the season 0-4 at home. Was 20-19. They went 2-14 that year. That pass is caught by Eric All, the tight end.
I just think this Eagles team, they survived the early onslaught and got their equilibrium. And boy, they've been sensational since then.
And the ball popped free from Gesicki. Eagles take over. Everything going Philadelphia's way.
Gets the punch. Watch 53. Yep, pops in. A little short one with the left hand. And Dean, who made the initial contact, gathers the ball on the ground. Look at Dean. Look at right there. Bond. Just a short little left hand.
Back today. Play fake. Lawrence looking deep down the field for Ingram, and it's incomplete. And a great play getting back by Zack Baun, the 5th-year linebacker.
Start learning to play on that second level, and it's hard to run backwards. You know this, Jason, as a DB, and he...
Travel in motion, handoff Etienne. And Etienne is stuck by Baun again. So 2 plays, and Baun flashes both times. Johnson in motion, play fake Lawrence. Now dumps it down to Travis Etienne, who can't get away from Zack Baun. 3-yard pickup.
Will end this offense doing that.
Gets it out quickly to Etienne on first down. It's wrapped up by Baun. Especially here on 3rd down and 1. Lawrence trying to do it himself.
Shut this offense down so far. 2nd
down and 9 for Lawrence. Pump fakes. Now he's looking to run up the middle. And Baun delivers a big hit on Lawrence after a gain of 4.
Idea. Even if you're trying to get the extra yard, but you just leave your noggin exposed to getting hit. Just glancing blow by Baun there. So
2 timeouts for a Jacksonville offense that has really struggled in the first half. And Etienne couldn't hold on to it. Did Baun pick it? Yes, he does. Zack Baun with the interception.
Yeah, this will be reviewed. Obviously, all turnovers are reviewed.
Interception. First down, Philadelphia.
Oh, this is classic tip drill. We always talk about it, Jason. You got to get your hands underneath it. It looks like he does without it hitting the ground. What a great athletic play by Zack Baun.
His 2nd career interception. And Nick Sirianni is going to have some tough decisions
all day long.
We speculated on this in the first half. AJ asked the question at halftime. Evan Ingram
just see him react.
Bigsby taken down for a loss. Great play by Zack Baun, who has been everywhere today for Philly. A loss of 2.
Called his name a lot today. He just shoots the gap here. He recognizes run very quickly and gets
drive. 1st and goal. Johnson, the running back, takes the handoff up the middle, and he comes up just short. And the screen, and bouncing off a tackle is Luke Farrell before he's finally bulldozed down by Zack Baun. Lawrence looking left, throws left to Ingram. And he cannot get away from Zack Baun, although nobody has been able to do that today.
Here it goes back to Dowdle. And nothing this time. You saw a shot of Zeke Elliott trying to go to Goddard. What a play by Diggs. Cowboys are spared. Now they dump it off. Dowdle. And look at this defense of Vic Fangio. D coordinator. One of the best coordinators ever the league has ever known. Is Dowdle gets the call. And he got hit first by Baun.
See if we're in the mix, right? If we have a chance, decide whether to have surgery or not, things of that nature.
There is Zeke being spun down for a loss.
Get back to pistol. The guy behind you can go either way.
On 1st down, Dowdle. Then the Cowboys keep getting these plays, running plays for next to no gain or even a loss, and it's Baun again.
Side leverage, and your job is to come over and help.
Zeke gets the call. Elliott, the ball pops out, and DeJean recovers in the end zone. We do have a flag.
Oh, and that's going to be a huge call.
Turnover as the ball is jarred loose. That was Baun. It was one of those who helped pop it out.
He gets a shoulder on it. Gardner Johnson and then Baun right there. We just talked about her under the radar. Well, he's above the radar.
The NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year. He's in the discussion for sure. 3rd and 9. Ball's back. Knocked out of his hands. Cowboy lineman. Football follies. And maybe Philadelphia has it. Oh my goodness. The Keystone Cops just broke out here on the field, and the Cowboys have yet another low light.
Football follies. The bad news bears. This hasn't had a ton of production because he's been limited from his hand, but wow.
Lance back to Ferguson. He coughed it up. That was a football move. And Blankenship goes out of bounds, takes out our parab operator. Overcommitted by Dallas.
Wow, this is a catch and a football move. By the way, that's our under the radar that we talk about every week. I'm like, someone that people don't really know that's playing great football. And that was Baun right here. His 2nd time getting his hat.
Robinson is back. He's on a wing here. The running back comes back. Meanwhile, it's juggled and caught. Austin Eckler at ASU. Then he goes to LSU and wins the Heisman last year. In the pocket, fires a fastball that's broken up.
On defense with Vic Fangio, and they took a chance on him. Nakobe Dean and Zack Baun in the middle. You can see the instincts there. This guy's an outside linebacker his entire college.
5 minutes left in the half. Rolling left. Daniels, he's going to keep it. Eckler in motion. Daniels will keep it. And stuffed. Grant Robinson in the backfield. Robinson, no sir. So now you got a 4th down coming up with 8.5 left in regulation. You got Graham there. You got Baun there. About a 43-yard attempt to take the lead. Oh boy, juggled it. Lucky he came away with it. And then he gets slammed out of bounds short of the 1st down.
Back tonight, they just had to bob and weave, and now that they're healthy, they're showing what they're capable of.
2nd and 3. Eckler makes that catch, but goes nowhere. And this will be a 4th down play coming up here.
Route last week that was a bit short against the Steelers.
Noah Brown.
3 for the Rams. Stafford throwing. Nakua broken up by Zack Baun. Flag down for a hold.
As we've talked about, but he drifted off of that. So they were thinking when he was on the 5-man line on the edge, typically he rushes. That time he dropped underneath the coverage.
Call a play for the offense coordinator and the quarterback.
And 2nd and 5. Give Henry 1 yard there.
Shooting there. And right there, Jordan Davis, he stops his momentum. Or allocating resources down by the line. This is a big one here.
Oh, and they've got him with a big tackle by Baun in the backfield. Will take the Ravens off the field. Henry never had a chance before.
You talked about Baun. This is a player, defensive end type of guy. And they said, I think you can play inside. Now, how many times does that happen? He comes from New Orleans. And Harbaugh's one of the reasons why they're always in the mix.
2nd and 2. Nice cutback. And Henry with a stiff arm. Hill in the backfield, not Henry. 2nd and 8. Got it somehow to Hill.
Going to go downfield. And when you throw that, if someone's not there, but Carter reads it, at least slows Hill down enough.
It's 3rd and 5. Jackson backpedals to the 28 and gets swarmed under by Baun. Hunt was there also. 3rd down.
What a great timely pressure. From this block right here, you're going to have Andrews wide open in the middle of the field, but there's no time, and that's all.
Game a week ago. Another one today. Here's a 1st and 10. And Henry now with 13 carries.
The right guard, Fa-Lele, coming right at you, and just makes him whiff.
Hurry up, and Lamar has it. He fumbled, and it looks like Baltimore recovered.
Okay, and then he does his Lamar thing, like, I'm going to make a hole and find somewhere. But that ball comes out, and these games sometimes have offenses in the league, and you got nothing.
Start the 4th with Henry plowing ahead. 9 for a first. Just dump it off to Hill. There are Eagles waiting for him.
Yep.
And they stack him up, including Dean.
Loving his rookie, Quinyon Mitchell.
Young under pressure, and Zack Baun is right there. Career high 3.5 sacks this season.
Just a half second there. Gets in quickly. Ball's got to come out of the quarterback's hand past Dave.
Last week, his brother Zion, who plays for the Bucs, said, hey, that's what you get paid for. You got to grab those, bro. Right back to Hubbard and Zack Baun. One of the top tacklers in the NFL. Meets him in the hole.
Game at him.
Right on cue, it's Hubbard. Spins for an extra couple yards.
Inside there.
But this is their 7th run on 9 plays on this drive. And it sets up a 3rd down and short.
Just drop that in the bucket. Beautifully thrown.
Eagles run blitz that time, and Zack Baun busts right through the line for a TFL. 2nd and goal.
Well, who else? Hawks. And right before Hunt could get to him, number 50, he shot the gap and immediately took down Chuba Hubbard.
Multiple catches, he's got 4 of them. Right back to Hubbard. So some of the balance that Christina was just referring to. 5 for 11 on 3rd down. That's better than league average. Here's Hubbard stretching it. And Zack Baun flags him down.
Outflank everybody, watch. And Moore passes him up right there. He's got to go hit him. And at least get Chuba started.
Conflicts, but what I've seen from here is a great revival, and he's really had a terrific season.
Gets it out to Freiermuth quickly, but tackled immediately by Zack Baun, who has turned into a star.
4-man rush. Wilson looking, goes underneath to Warren, and Baun hanging on, not going to let him go. And it'll be a 4th and long. Here comes the punt team again. Eagles bring a blitz. Wilson sees it, dumps it off outside. Patterson, who is gang tackled there. Blankenship came up to finish him off. Baun was there too. 3rd down. We've got a game break. Back to Carissa Thompson.
A little wildcat. Robinson to take the snap and take the ball inside the 10-yard line.
I think he
comes out. Cooper DeJean's on top of it. And it looks like the Eagles have their 2nd takeaway of the day. DeJean, the fumble recovery in today. 2nd and 7. Robinson. Stopped by Zack Baun. Got just one. 3rd and 5. Times this year. 34, 3rd quarter. De'Ami Brown knocked out of there by Baun and recovered by Nolan Smith. Was it a catch and a fumble, or was it an incompletion? I don't know that he had it long enough for that to be a completion and a fumble.
So watch Baun here, inside out on this rocket screen. Zach Ertz isn't quite sure which guy to take, him or DeJean. And
ruling on the field is a fumble recovered by Philadelphia for a first down.
Baun knocks it out. Smith recovers it. The question will be, did De'Ami Brown have full possession of this?
So take a look. So he takes 1, 2, football move. I think it's a catch. I think that's going to be ruled a fumble, and much they've moved him around of late.
Screen. McNichols. Drilled by Baun and Dean. Those two linebackers that have had breakout seasons. McNichols. Drilled by Baun. Filled the hole. Lost a few.
Suspects and him.
So here we go. Drive begins with him on the roll. Dump it off. John Bates, incomplete. Again, you go back to his first game against Philadelphia. He didn't have a single completion more than 10 yards downfield. Dowda gets 4. 2nd down. Ferguson. Stopped right away by Baun. 3rd and 6. Dallas starts this drive with Rico Dowdle on a toss to the left side for a few. The Cowboys have moved into Eagles territory. Slant is knocked down. Zack Baun again making an impact.
Groin injury, banged up that elbow last week, but he needs to get hot in a hurry for this Green Bay offense here. Stagnant so far. Here's Jacobs. Left side, not much there. Just a 3-yard game. On 2nd down, it is Jacobs bouncing backwards and losing yards.
Enough good things about Zack Baun. Played a different position, signed here in free agent.
2nd and 10. Low, zips one. That is intercepted. Zack Baun has it. Baun in Packers territory, and the Eagles take over. A fairy tale year for Zack Baun. Take a bow.
And Baun's got his eyes on the tight end, reads the eyes. That's just an absolute gift.
And so the 2nd interception by Philadelphia today. Slay got one. This is Baun. What a year for him.
Not what they were talking about coming out of half right there.
No, that's not it. There's man on the punt.
Wow.
This is a boomer. Reed way back there. Backpedaling all the way to the 10. Retreats. And the Eagles had terrific coverage that time. Zack Baun. Play fake. Pressure on Love. Steps away. Throws across his body. That was dangerous. Love. Quick throw. Traffic again. Bobbled around. Dangerous and incomplete. And now Wicks grabs his head.
Sometimes they don't want to do it. You got to force them to get you on the ground.
Going to run it here to Wilson. It gives him a little bit of a break.
Made him a franchise quarterback.
2nd down. 4-man rush. Quick throw. Good catch outside. Kraft has it. Short of the 1st down. Glover back in. So Monk never made it in. And they move right to center. Now a bobble snap. Just get rid of it. Wilson has it. Or Brooks has it, I should say. And
somehow
use the technology to enhance the numbers for you. From the 33, Williams is hit by Zack Baun and thrown back down. We'll see where they mark him, but it's a big loss.
Into this thing because they're playing downhill. It was the perfect opportunity to come away with a little play action right there.
Loss of 3. This is 3rd and 9. The Rams are at their own 30-yard line. They're trying to get a 1st down. Stafford tries to get it to Nakua, broken up by Baun and incomplete. Incomplete pass as Zack Baun.
Get to with Baun on the edge.
Legal formation. Offense. 5 players in the backfield. That penalties decline.
Here they come. Picked up for the moment. Stafford trying to get rid of it. Lost the football. The Eagles have it. Off the edge. The pressure caused by Nolan Smith. And Zack Baun completes an outstanding drive with the recovery.
One right there.
Got a game ball for it last week, and there just got Stafford's arm.
Quick throw inside. Zacchaeus spins away, and the tackle down to 31.
And a lot more plays here. They can just run some basic execution.
De'Ami Brown with his speed on the cross. Brown runs into DeJean. Ball is out. Eagles recover. Reed Blankenship came up with it for Philadelphia.
Unbelievable by Baun with the peanut punch with DeJean on the assist. Knocking it out of his arms right there. Oh, the hand. No, it feels there.
Robinson, patient. There's just nothing there. Baun again, who's been in on a million plays, got 6 tackles already in this first quarter and a forced fumble.
To the right or the left.
Daniels gets it to Eckler. Eckler is taken down. Well played by Quinyon Mitchell. 27-15 Eagles. Here are the Commanders. Their first touch on offense in the second half, and it's Robinson. And there's not much there. And now for them offensively, what's the plan in the second half? Robinson, right side, and runs right into Baun. See Jalen Carter back in for that play. Only missed one play on the tackle, too.
And when it gets blitzed.
Daniels, surveying, goes far side, caught it. Ball is out! And the Eagles have it! Another turnover for Washington, their third of the day!
Eckler catches the ball, but when he gets up,
rolling on the field is a catch,
loses his concentration.
It was subsequently recovered by the defense, who was down
secured.
by contact. It's a first down for Philadelphia.
There it is, for sure. Oren. 2nd and 10. Gonna give it to Eckler, who gets stacked up. Zack Baun again. He's had a day. 11 tackles, a forced fumble, a fumble recovery. He has been just sensational again. There's Mahomes, going to give it to Kareem Hunt, who's going to get the rush up the middle, 2 yards on that play. Well, Taylor Swift is in attendance, but she hasn't had much to cheer about. Here's Mahomes. 4-man rush over the middle, and it's intercepted again! This time it's Zack Baun, and the Eagles are set up inside the 10.
Little pressure here. Tooney steps on Patrick, and Baun outstretched arms.
Wow.
Off balance as he throws. Baun reads his eyes, and a diving catch from a guy that used to play on the Saints on the line of scrimmage, rushing the quarterback. They moved him to middle linebacker this year on a 1-year contract. One of the signings of this.
3rd and 17. Mahomes. No one's open. Sweat chasing him again. Mahomes is still on his feet. Look at this run by Mahomes. He's going to come up well short. That was a great effort. Mahomes right over the middle, wide open. He's got the first completion at Kelsey, but he's short of a first down.
And they got to go.